EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Sonoran Desert and always entertaining TPC Scottsdale, it's live second-round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is known as the greatest show on grass, and it has lived up to that moniker through the first couple of rounds as we take a look at the Friday leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top here at 10 under par. And our featured golfer 4 shots back as we get things going. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. That's well played, and now a good look at birdie. 15 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that'll move him to 7 under par. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Now you can rack up 5, 6, 7. You've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back. This is a tough hole today, and just inside 10 feet after that short shot, so still working very hard to make par.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. That's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there. And that one slides by. Okay, so problems at the par 5, as that's in for a 7. And he'll fall back to 5 under. Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. PGA Tour moves back to California next week. We'll be at Hogan's Alley in Riviera Country Club just west of Los Angeles for the Genesis Invitational. Frank, we go from hysteria to history.
Oh, we do, yeah. Humphrey Bogart's tree on the left side of the 12th hole is still there, and it's still a feature. A huge sycamore tree there that kicks the odd ball away from the green. It's good. The whole golf course is in a sort of a bowl, so you get these swirling winds. I know they've tried to renovate the golf course over the last few years. It's actually made the fairways a little wider, but another straight-up test. I mean, the West Coast swing, you really have to bring your game.
Down to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Able to drive the green with his tee shot and then drop the putt for an eagle 2. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters, cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in, or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now another go at this second shot. Disappointing. Good line, Kelly, and your coach winds up in a bunker. digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. That was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will be one more shot than in round one, a 67, followed by a 68 here in the second round. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
No, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. On one of the zaniest days on the tour calendar, live Saturday third round coverage of the one and only WM Phoenix Open. How about the fans out at 7 a.m. sharp today, making that mad dash across the grounds to get that coveted spot at number 16? As we take a look at the Saturday leaderboard. A winner here in Scottsdale in 2022, Scotty Scheffler is the leader. He's at 11 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer just looking to post a low number here on this Saturday.
In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Yeah, very easy to get psyched out by the movement and leave it short like that.
Just 5 feet left. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at 7 under. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
124 left to the flagstick. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. We come now to the first par 5 of the day, 558-yard third. A dry wash runs down the entire right side, and then it cuts across the green. Long drive down the right side, and the green is going to be reachable in 2. That will do just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
I like it a lot. He's going to love it if he can get out of here with the 3, and that's a possibility. This is an 11-foot putt. That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 8 under for the tournament. Really nice mix of holes to start here at TPC Scottsdale. The 2 4s and then the par 5. Now our first par 3. Just a little over 180 yards, Frank.
Plays a little downhill, longer than what it once was. Green is radically different. It used to be deep, now it's wide. And the bunkering, of course, is visually totally different from what it used to be.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he's going to remain at 8 under. Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year. Played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 2 under for the round, 9 under now for the tournament. Here now at the 432-yard par 4-6, dogleg left, bunkers flanking both sides of the fairway. Avoid those, and a birdie is a good possibility.
Another good tee shot just down the right side, and with that flag cut on the left, you can see exactly where you want to go.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
136 is the number, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
An awkward little bunker shot, just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Now a 7-footer. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at -9. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front, really favouring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 475-yard par 4/8. It's a slight dog leg left. Ideally, you want to shape a right to left shot to catch a downslope on the fairway. But watch out for the 2 bunkers on the left. Par from there would be a big ask. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
158 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep too, so judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. Beginning the back 9 with a 428-yard par 4-10. Sharp dogleg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the quarter with a driver and contend with a small bunker and trees. Or opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So, Iona, this is second from the fairway.
The number is 129, all the way to the flagstick. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. This is a terrific hole here at TPC Scottsdale. The 11th is 472 yards and a par 4. You can see you don't want to hit it left because water goes down the entire left side. Need to hit it long, need to hit it straight. And the best spot is to be down that right side of the fairway. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Second shot, good look at the green.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he'll move to 11 under par. Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. Got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone, now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side, they certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up on that front third.
Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And of course that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. This is position A, right in the fairway, and 180 yards to go. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. It'll hold tight at -13. For tournament golf, this is one of the exciting holes, the 15th here at TPC Scottsdale. It's reachable at 553 yards, but it is also a nightmare if you hit your second shot. You can make a big number here.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
This from about 10 feet.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. This is absolutely one of the coolest holes in golf. This is a little bit like dropping Fenway Park into the desert, trading a baseball bat for a golf club. And it is bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, tie game, World Series rowdy. I mean, there is nothing like it in golf.
For but a long ways away, and that will not generate a whole lot of excitement up there in the box seats.
Didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain one shot back. Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best. Short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in one. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he's got it to 14 under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. Another fine tee shot. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. This one has a chance to be close.
Well, if that's the last iron shot of the day, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, birdie at the last. It is a birdie finish. That's going to be a third round score of 63. Very, very good. So a two-stroke lead here for our featured golfer. That's the good news. But you have to keep in mind, there's a chance that by the time you tee off tomorrow, you might not even have the lead.
That's right, Brett.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the base of the McDowell Mountains and TPC Scottsdale, live final round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Here in the Valley of the Sun, the temperatures are up, the scores are down, as we take a look at the leaderboard on this Sunday. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a two-shot advantage here to begin play. So, Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
Rich, great tee shot to start the day. Now looking at an approach shot with no penalty areas and no bunkers around this green, so all you're taking a look at is that hole location.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Okay, good putt there, but it is a bogey here at 1, and that lead going to drop to a single shot. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those two deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
A 110 to the hole. Looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
Good chance to make up for that bogey at the first.
Now, that's a good opportunity, unfulfilled. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain at 14 under. You know where we are because you can look to the right. We're in the desert. You want to keep it out of that. If you do, with a good tee shot, absolutely a chance to get home in 2 and maybe jumpstart the round with an eagle 3. Green pushing this one a little to the right. The driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. He moves to 15 under. It's not the most famous par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, is it? But it is the first. The 4th hole at 183 yards, just a bit uphill with an elevated green. It is well guarded by bunkers. Okay, that one passed the hole just a bit, but a birdie try upcoming. Noted this for birdie.
And a very straightforward look here, down the hill with no break.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1 to 16 under par. Heading now to the 470-yard par 4 fifth. This hole is all about the drive. Hit the fairway and the approach is simple, but a massive bunker on the right is trouble, making an approach over a wash very difficult.
driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
He ran in a long one a moment ago. This equally long for another birdie.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. That cushion's going to remain 2 shots.
Par 4 6th is not overly long at 432 yards, a dogleg to the left. It's all about avoiding those bunkers that flank both sides of the fairway. If you do, yet again, you'll have a chance to make a birdie.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
Ball sitting okay here for his 2nd here at the 6th.
Always tough to get a decent flight out of the rough. And you could see that ball was never soaring out of that light.
From the fairway, Noda, this his 3rd.
Well, the toughest thing about this shot is the options. You can putt it, you can bump it, and you can chip it, but either way, it's going to be tough.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And this is going to stay a 2-shot lead. This 215-yard 7th is the longest par 3 at TPC Scottsdale. The challenge here is that there's a false front there, so if you don't take enough club, you can come back off short of the green. And if you're left, you'll end up in that big bunker, which is guarding the putting surface. Okay, safely aboard. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Nope. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And the lead's going to remain 2. Frank, the par 4 8th. This is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go out the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front. Unless there's a flag position in the front, you're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that green. Otherwise, that ball is going to run towards the front.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now a second from 162.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now Notah, this for birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break. Just has to get it on line.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. He moves to 17 under par. The final hole on this opening side is a par 4 measuring out at 454 yards. There's one bunker to avoid right of the landing zone, but the distinguishing feature here is this green with a ridge right in the middle. Getting the ball to the correct portion of the green on the approach shot can be the difference between a 10-footer for birdie or a 50-footer.
Well, that'll work.
From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is an 11-foot putt. That one led perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th, and that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision making. It's a hard dogleg to the right, and you have a couple of options. You can cut the corner with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
Looking at 103 left to the hole, player has to contend with this left to right breeze. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Moving on to the 11th hole, Frank, water all along the left side, 472 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, this one's weird because the tees are a little off-center. They start down the right side, which makes it into a dogleg. And you mentioned the water. It always comes into play. And there are 0 fairway bunkers. You don't need them here at 11 because really it's all about the tee shot. Find the fairway. Then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the barrel outside, and your problems are just starting.
This one moving just a little bit to the right with that wind. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the whole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
Wow, that could very well be shot of the day. Never, ever left the flag. I mean, that is a standing ovation on that one. Tremendous.
Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And the lead is up to a full 6 shots on the rest of the field. Par 312 may not be as famous as the Par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of this green. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Oh, yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and how about that for his birdie? Now this for another birdie. There's another one. It's 5 birdies in a row. And this is now, if you can believe it, a 7-shot cushion. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Tell you what, the game's just coming easy right about now. 5 straight birdies on the card and another beautiful tee shot here.
Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Yeah, it's not in the thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number one. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
Seven feet now for birdie. I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a sixth consecutive birdie. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. We come now to the 490-yard par 4 14th. Not quite as intimidating as number 11, but every bit as demanding. After an uphill tee shot, players hit into a green sitting precariously on what was once a spectator's mound. Par is a great score here.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Yes! 7 birdies in a row now. And this lead continues to widen. It is just a procession now as the difference is 8 shots at the top of this leaderboard. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here. So the 15th is always exciting. No issues here. That is into the fairway. That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
This one definitely going to pick up speed as it goes along its journey. This for an eagle. Oh, hang on now. That was an ambitious roll there for eagle, but that is going to continue all the way off the green. Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And this lead, looking oh so comfortable at this point. It remains at 7. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the Gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th here at TPC Scottsdale. This one's looking good. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Not easy without any eyes on you, but that is inside of 10 feet. Well done. Tip the cap and enjoy the walk. Now this for another birdie. Roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. That's going to move him to 24 under par. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down.
Nice round.
Oh, this is going to be way down there. Oh, there's the risk reward in all its glory. A tremendous tee shot and on the green in one here at 17. And this place is juiced up. Chance now for another birdie. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And this lead is going to swell to an unbelievable 9 shots. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot to just about seal it. Second shot coming up. Just 97 yards left to the flagstick. I like the looks of this one.
And final iron shot of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18. So just a terrific tournament for our featured player, Frank, and it yields a 4th career victory. That's impressive.
And we're starting to look at them through a totally different lens now, Rich. We know they're good enough. I remember Nick Price once saying he used to use the average of 5 career wins for every major championship. So they're knocking on the door.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Notah, Iona, and our... EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From historic Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades, we bring you opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. That is so well done. On this opening hole, Frank, at a good chance here for, at a minimum,